Hi folks, it's Romy the Cat again. Few days after I published my first version of my book, and I feel right now a little bit relief, and I have a lot of work right now. I'm working on the second edition because language need to be correct. I didn't release for a while any videos about audio in our temporary hide also my previous videos because I'm less interested about them. I would like to today talk about music and about politics. Uh, no, it's not because I want um, to persuade you in one to another directions. I have no idea in which directions I am. Direction my own. But observing in news and events which happen around the world, it is cannot be not disturbing for any of you, regardless of the what political or social position you're taking. All of us can be bitching about something, and the things which happen around the world, I'm very uncomfortable. And if I tell that during those uncomfort time, to listen music is a good solution, would be kind of banal and would be kind of boring and not interesting. But it is exactly what I want to say. If you ask me what actually cured me for all this tensions and all these uncertainties with everything else which going out there, it is actually music, but not necessarily music in the way how you think. No, it's not Bruckner, not even Bach. They have its own place in my life, but there is one performance that I've been listening for years and years, probably on it since 2001, like 25 years. Um, this is a performance quite unique, and it is something that I'm for years and years listening constantly, and not because I listen to the music. I'm listening structure, and the presence of the structure give me confidence that everything is fine and everything under control. I don't know if you will be able to find it. It was printed by the RAM record company, which I don't know if it exists 25 years ago. Not a lot of them survive it. And this is a box set of the three CDs. It is a Beethoven 9 symphonies, conducted by the Carl Mellis, Melles, by Brunswick Staatskapelle, or whatever the German name is. It is Orchestra of Brunswick, small town, small orchestra, another Germany no-name orchestra. Ironically, it is one of the oldest orchestra in the world. They reportedly come from 1600 in Germany, and reportedly Beethoven himself conducted them once. It's not prominent or good orchestra. I have no idea what the composition of the musicians, the professional amateurs. And don't forget, it is a freaking Germany. It means each freaking town has a two orchestras, and all of them better than New York Philharmonic most of the time. But I don't know what is it. But the way how they play, and it's not a situation I need to go and buy everything that Carl Mellis ever recorded and everything that his orchestra recorded. It's not the case. Was amazing star aligning. Carl Mellis, he's Austrian, but he's not German descendancy. He's a Hungarian conductor. And what he did here with this orchestra is, from my perspective, is monumental. It is the reason why it is kind of like a golden collection of my records. When we're talking about German burghers, fed responsible, slow, judgmental, and very proud for what they do, sometimes stupidly proud. This is the best version of it. This entire orchestra and the way how conductor lead it and the way how orchestra play, it's super slow in terms of the tempo. It's super lush. It's not showy of any way or form. It doesn't have this beauty, this inflections and capacity of Vienna. It doesn't. Or in the rare cases of Berlin, also Berlin is significantly weaker orchestra. It does it better. It does it better than any another orchestra from my point of view existed. And it does a spectacular Beethoven. And once again, it is a Beethoven 9 symphonies. We all know each single symphony by heart and each single note. Nothing new. I'm not listening to the Beethoven symphonies. I'm listening in the way how orchestra should sound. And this should sound orchestral voice with this beauty of interpretation of this music. It's gonna give me feeling that things are still consistent in the world. And I don't know why it's happened, but it's happened. It's very powerful. I was listening yesterday for like 8 or 10 hours, like in a loop. I do not particularly care about the symphony or anything else. I was listening as a kaleidoscope of not good sound, not good Beethoven, but kaleidoscope of the good expressivity of symphonic form in a way how it's meant to be expressed. It was loud, it was a whole day, I don't know how many CDs I play. And it was super, super peaceful. They have the way how they organize sound and the way how they word organized sound is a key word. The way how they organize sound is, from my perspective, very few orchestras ever reach this level of expressivity. It is a Beethoven, and it is in a very weird form of Beethoven. When I was in Germany first time, I believe it was in '99, I was cruising the German lands, trying to find the source, because I'm considered in terms of the music, I'm a Germanist. In terms of philosophy, I'm Germanist. I almost feel that second part of the 19th century it is where I'm coming from. I have no idea why. My sister, she feels she's from Florence. She's from Italy, because when she went there, first time she see bunch of the places she absolutely knew. She knew the rooms, she knew the street, she felt that she was there. I kind of have the same feeling when I'm in South Germany. And once when I was there, I was trying to find where is in this land of the Germany source for all those beauties that my most beloved poets, writers, musicians, all come from Germany. And I did find it. I went, it was like 40-50 miles from Munich on the east side. And maybe west side, I don't remember. I was traveling, exploring the things, and then one day I decided to go to forest. I like all the German forests, they're different. And it was a lot of evergreens and a lot of other trees, and somewhere in the very deep in that forest, in the realm of mushroom, moth, deep shadow, ancient tree, like a 50, 60-year-old, maybe a couple 100-year-old, I don't know. I find a certain warmth, certain smell, certain body, which is to me becomes a sounds sound of Beethoven, sound of Brahms, sound of old German music. And those guys have it. It is a certain combination of like a global sound deeply injected with a moist, with a and smell of like a Northern European dilapidation of the meanings, and kind of everything kind of combined together. It gives like a sound of Beethoven, literally like a couple notes from Beethoven can make it unmistakably Beethoven by the presence of this ancient moisty conscious. I have no idea how to explain it. Try to find those CDs, try to find this performance, try to find, understand how those people sound, why they sound, and what distinguishes their sound from anything else. It is completely different conscious of sound. It is a culture of sound that you cannot even hypothetically eliminate. It's make Beethoven completely different. It's make Beethoven don't need to prove anything. It's make Beethoven to sound organically and natural. It is not the best performance of each Beethoven symphony. It is not. When I'm looking for Beethoven symphonies, I go for different things. But when I want to go to celebration of truth expressed through the musicality by the virtue of being natively not conflictuous, I'm listening to those recordings. I listen to the structure. I listen to the way how orchestra or how conductor or how musical form can talk about reality, about the consciousness, about feelings. It's one of the most beloved collections. And it's not Beethoven symphonies. It's just a collection of the musical presentations through the virtue of large symphonic orchestra, and it's happened to be through the virtue of Beethoven, which is not the dumbest music in the world. Anyhow, this is my update for today. It's just 13 minutes, very simple, very easy. Good luck.